Hello folks, Vince D here at Tech Ops for Life. I thought I'd do a quick video on ported barrels or pistols with ported barrels and or compensators and explain what those are, pros and cons, but more importantly, as the title of this video is called, why I don't use these ported type pistols for my EDC, my everyday carrier, for my self-defense weapon. Um, there's several reasons for that, and they'll be clear to you in a minute. But before I get started, so please subscribe. We love your patronage. It helps grow the channel. It's free, and we would appreciate any comments or input that you have. So here I have sort of typical ported barrels. You have the XD9 here, which was my original pistol. I kind of retrofitted it. This was a 4-inch barrel. Retrofitted it with a 5-inch barrel at extent of 1 inch past the 4-inch. This is a full-size model, and it is ported here, as you can see. This is the same model, the full-size 4-inch Springfield Armory XD9, but it's the V10 model, which has the ported slide, which you can see here from the slide cuts, and the holes in the barrel, which makes it ported. And lastly, I have sort of these are all very, very good, reliable production guns. My Sig Sauer X P365 X Macro, and great guns. This one has a compensator on it that it comes compensated already. So let me explain. Again, they're all great production guns, great for outdoor shooting, but I don't necessarily will use these indoors for self-defense, and here's the reason why. So here's a typical ported barrel pistol. You can see the ports here. And what a ported barrel really does in general is that it dissipates all the energy upwards. Normally, when you fire a pistol, all the energy, the explosion that occurs, the bright light, the smoke, the loud noises, comes out of the barrel in this direction. But when it's ported, it actually goes upwards in this direction. So the explosion, the white light, the sound, the very loud sound, is going to come upward towards your face or towards your chest. And so what that's going to do is, well, the advantage is it's going to drive the force is going this way, it's going to drive your muzzle down. So it's going to allow you to get on your follow-up shots a lot quicker. So that's very true. It's very advantageous in competition, no doubt. And I use ported barrels all the time in competition. But in self-defense, it's a whole different matter. Just imagine shooting this in a no light or zero light or very low light condition, and imagine that you have to now put your pistol in a defensive position, which might be close to your chest, like so. Let's pretend my face is back here, or close to your face because maybe you're clearing a room, you're behind a barrier, you're behind concealment. And so what's going to happen is, if you need to do that for whatever reason, a tactical manner, let's say you're trying to create space or somebody's coming at you, you're trying to create that space and you're pulling your pistol closer to you, either closer to your face or your chest. And if for some reason you have to discharge that pistol, what's going to happen is all that energy, the noise, the white light, the explosion is going to basically be right in close to your face or your chest, right? It's going to create a cloud of smoke basically right here, right where's my red dot. And it's kind of in a no light to zero light condition. It's going to be almost like you have a flashbang going on here, where it could be loud enough, disorientating enough, where it could startle you and cause you to miss your target. So just imagine somebody's coming at you, you're putting this in a defensive position, either close to your chest or close to your face. You then have to discharge the weapon for whatever reason. All of a sudden, all of this is now close to your chest or close to your face. So I've shot this at night, I've done tactical training, and I can tell you, it's at nighttime, you can really see the difference. You'll see the smoke, you'll see sort of a flashbang effect, and the noise level, instead of being 130 dB, it's going to feel like it's 150 decibels, right close to your face, to your ears. Realize that when you're in a defensive position, you're not going to have your eye or hearing protection, so it's going to be very loud and very startling. So if you're in this position, it may be startling enough to make you miss your shot. So this is the very reason why I do use ported barrels in competition. I shoot them outside. When you're shooting this outside, it's not an issue because you're in bright ambient light. So all the light, the noise, you have your hearing protection on. It's not a problem. You don't really notice it because it just blends in with the ambient noise. But when you're shooting, here's another example. If you're shooting this indoors in no light or zero light in a self-defense position, like even here, this is your original 4-inch XD model. I've extended this 1 inch to make it a 5-inch barrel, so it's very accurate. This is one of the first pistols I have, but it is ported. For competition, it's great. Like I mentioned, the energy goes up, drives the muzzle down. But in a defensive position where I have to either be behind a barrier, I'm pulling this close to my chest and my face, same thing. If I discharge this particular pistol, all that energy is going to be real close to my face. It's going to be right in front of my optic sight. Enough smoke, enough noise, enough bang to kind of startle you you're in a defensive position, enough for you to possibly jerk a trigger or miss your shot. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like to use ported barrels indoor for self-defense. For outdoors, it's fine. For competition, it's fine. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, comments, I'd love to hear from you. I'd like to hear your experiences with ported barrels or with a compensator shooting indoors, specifically in no light or low light situations. See if you experience the same thing, but just want to pass that on because some folks were asking me if I do shoot this indoors, and my answer was primarily no for those reasons. So hopefully that helps. Please subscribe and leave comments. We'd love to hear your content and comments, and I'll review these separately in a separate video. So thanks again, and again, everybody's gun safety is everybody's responsibility. So train hard, train smart, and train for life. Thank you.